Together.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
As we sit back, drink chocolate milk, and smile, or grin, or not smile,
scowl.
or scowl,
Or stab ourselves in the testicles.
Has a good cup of
Lukewarm chocolate milk.
lukewarm chocolate milk. That tastes like...
I seize the player, you mean? Shaggy Dude 98. Nom nom nommer.
Shaggy Dude 98?
Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game.
Oh, you guys are reading that?
I like this player. It's played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. This is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible, and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha! The original interface, 1,000,000 years old. And it still works, but what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with a million others to sculpt a true world in a fold of the grrr, and create a for in the her. It cannot read that thought. No, it does not achieve the highest level, over 9,000, that it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game.
I was hunting rabbits, but now I'm gonna die.
Shut up! That the universe is kind. Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad, the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun. And it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world you take for truth is merely and I wish to tell you that they are in the that they see so little of reality in their long dream. And yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely, in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again, yes, player. Use its name, Shaggy Dude 98 and Nom Nom Nommer. Players of games! Good. Take a breath now, take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return! Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity, in air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again. At every point. As though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father, Son, Mother Moon. Ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The worlds change, we do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin, your eyes, and why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player. To know you find to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. The player was you. The players were you, Shaggy-Doo 98 and Mama. Sometimes the thought is so human, the thin crust of a spinning blob of molten rocks. The ball of molten rock, soaked in a bowl of blazing gas, and there was 330,000 times more mass within it. They were so far apart, and that it took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star and could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of the world that was sliding in it, and was a square of white. These days were short, that there was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were stimming, some that were very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream to another, and woke into from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed to watch words on the screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, and the ground. A woman gathered the atoms she drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in the body. And the body and the player woke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body and into the long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old, and the player was really never alive before, made from nothing and milk, but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back, damn it. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before the game in the heart of a star. The player, too, is an information from a star. The player moves through the story, which is force of information played by a man called Julian on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus. That exists in a small, private world created by the player who announces the universe created by... Shush. Sometimes the player created a small, private world that was soft and warm and simple. Sometimes it's hard, cold and convoluted. Sometimes it built a model of the universe inside flecks of energy moving through empty space. Sometimes it called these flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy. It was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player, reading words. Shush! Sometimes the player reads lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words. Decoded words into meaning into feelings, emotion, memories, theories, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper, and realized it was alive. Those thousands of deaths, and the player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believing the universe has spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe has spoken to it. The light of the film night sky out the window. A reflective light in the corner of the player eyes might be a star, a million times as massive as the sun, blowing flames through houses in order to be visible for a moment to the player walking home to the far side, and you were certainly smelling through almost that familiar door about dreamland. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on the screen at the end of the dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said you have played the game well. And the universe said everything you need is within you. And the universe said you were stronger than you know. And the universe said you were the daylight. And the universe said you were the night. I am the night. I am the night. And the universe said you fight. The darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said the light you seek is within you. And the universe said you are not alone. And the universe said you are not separate. Jesus Christ. From every other thing. And the universe said the universe is tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. This is longer than I remember. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. Love. Oh, and the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player! Wake up.
And smell the coffee, Mr. Freeman.
That was pretty good. Yeah! My voice is
Minecraft!
Minecraft.
Created by Marcus Persson.
Minecraft credits.
Yeah!
Created by Marcus Persson. Game design, programming, and graphics. Marcus Persson. Jens Bergensten. Nathan Adams. Programming, Eric Bros.
Seriously? Eric Bros?
Music and sound, Daniel Rosenfield.
Rosenfield.
In-game artwork and paintings, Christopher Zetterstrand.
Christopher Zetterstrand.
Narrative, Julian Gaw.
God damn it, Julian Goth. Frickin' hell, that was so long.
Website development. Tobias Morristam, Daniel Frisk, Leonard Axelson, Jens Bergeston, Marcus Persson. Logo and promotional artwork. Marcus Toivonen. Business and Administrations. Carl Hanna, Daniel Kaplan. Director of Fun, Lydia Winters.
Lydia Winters, Director of Fun.
Fun. Number crunching and statistics. Patrick Gooder. Additional programming. Paul Spooner. Ryan Scavelus Hitchman. Elliot Hippopotamus Seagal. Developers of Moo Creatures, Horses, etc. John Diat, Dr. Zark. Kent Christian Jensen. Dan Rogue. Technologies used. Java by Oracle. LWJGL by many talented people. 3D Sound System by Paul Lamb. J Orbis by J Craft. "20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the belliness, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover."
Unknown. Is that it? Is that all? Okay, cool. You're back in the world. I'm not.
Marcus, the TNT went through.
Oh my god, the TNT went through.
Oh, that's even better now!
Oh my god, the TNT went through.
Oh, this is
Oh
amazing!
my god, the TNT went through.
Oh, that's hilarious!
No kidding.
Oh my
And that's
God.
all for this, folks. That has been Minecraft. I have been Markiplier.
No, you have not been Markiplier.
No, I have not.
We have been ShaggyDoom98, Nom Nom Nommer, and muted line in the background. Being a bit of an asshole. Sorry. I was kidding.
And that's all from us, folks. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Probably.
Bye-bye!